So again, it's not great work, big success, be happy. It's the reverse. You've got to train and prime your brain to think of happiness like a practice, like a habit, like something you invest in. Then being happy leads to doing great work, and the great work leads to having big success.
Well-intentioned parents who were like, we want you to be happy. But implicit in that is like, yeah, but happiness is a product of like, you do all these things and then you have this career and you do all this, and the result, the implied result of all of this effort, all of this endeavor is the happiness. And it is backwards, right?
What our culture is trying to teach us is that you got to buy more stuff. You got to click more links. You got to buy more things. And that path to happiness is, whatever is on a billboard that looks pretty, that, someone's smiling, the implicit thing is that that's going to lead to happiness. It's not.
A few years ago, there was this concept called ego depletion. Run out of willpower, like someone would run out of battery charge on their phone, right? That it's a depletable resource. And this concept was promoted and kind of widely circulated in the popular press. Carol Dweck, who you might know from, she's probably been on your show, from her book Mindset, she decided to replicate these studies. She decided to run them again, these ego depletion studies. And she found that the only people who experienced ego depletion, the only people who actually did run out of willpower, were people who believed that willpower was a limited resource, right? When we believe that we are somehow deficient, that our brain is broken, that the world is conspiring against us to hijack our brains, when we believe these self-limiting thoughts, we act in accordance. Ego is, that our willpower is not limited unless we believe it is.
Paying bills, I don't think you can have financial peace unless you have inner peace, because there's so many people that that have lots of money who are overly stressed.
Right.
And more money doesn't always solve every problem. It solves lots of problems, but it doesn't always solve the problem of accepting and loving yourself.
It's spectacular. So you open the book with, if you've been paying any attention at all, you already know that work isn't working. We've seen quiet quitting, right? We've seen the Great Resignation, and you quote the statistic that in 2022, productivity dropped by the largest amount since has been recorded in over 70 years.
If your mind took instructions from you, would you create anxiety?